Might have that. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? Let me find my music because I can't. Can y'all? Is it messing up? Like, is the background bad? If it is, I'm gonna turn it off, y'all. I hope y'all doing wonderful. We just cutting up tonight, y'all. Nothing. It's nothing for me tonight. I just gotta find what am I doing? Where's the music? That's what happens when you have too much stuff on your computer. Hey! Oh, girl, I am. You see this? I'm cutting up tonight. You see this? This is not normal. This is not normal, y'all. I'm coming out here looking like somebody's child, you know. I hope y'all doing wonderful. Hey, King Mike. I am just gonna play with my hair real quick because I'm feeling y'all. Let me turn this off. Okay. I don't want nothing in the morning, so I want y'all. Anyway, it's like 12 o'clock at night. And my kids are asleep and I'm jamming. Y'all, this is what I like to call. This is what I like to call ugly when you single ugly music. You listening to like the kissing, boo-hoo. I'm just finished jamming out to Anita Baker. Like Ebony. So what are y'all up to tonight besides making an egg sandwich? Y'all just please excuse this hair, y'all. I wanted to pin it up, but it didn't turn out well. So I was like, might as well get on here, start getting more comfortable facing y'all. Because that's my goal, is to be more comfortable and get off that, I'm trying to get on the camera. Because that's the main purpose of me getting a camera, was to be face to face with people. So I hope y'all doing wonderful. I want to just talk about my crazy childhood. And you know what? I love the pouring rain. I love it. It gives me fall, and I just love it. I don't know about y'all. I just love the cold. Oh, so you're going to be close to Chrissy, maybe. Going to be close to Mommy Chrissy. So, I don't follow Liv, but what's going on? Can y'all, give me so I don't follow her, so it's like, I don't want to follow her, but I still want to know what everybody's talking about. I see fraud and all that other crazy mess. So it is what it is, I guess. We should expect a lot. We shouldn't expect a lot from these ladies. So Oh, so you watching the game? I want to talk to y'all. Okay, so I don't. I'm trying to find like multiple days besides my weekend. My weekend days is to find like something to talk about. So I want to do like Saturdays. I don't know yet. I don't know, King Mike. She seems very, how can I say it? She seems very distraught, if that's the word to describe her. Hey, thank y'all for joining. And I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to get comfortable with showing my face more often. She's trying. I don't know if that is what, maybe, maybe because it's easier for a lot of women to be like going through things with their significant other. And Gerard is her significant other once upon a time. So it's like she probably don't know how to get that attention in a good way again. And anybody just coming, I'm just chit chatting, y'all. So ain't nothing on the agenda. If y'all want to shoot something, you know what? I don't know. I would like to say that he is done, but he came back multiple times. So maybe she's just hoping, and she sees that, she knows that, and she's hoping that he might come back and he can forgive her and she can forgive him. And I don't think that's gonna, if he does come back, it won't be on her terms, but it probably be on some other, selfishness. Like, what I'm saying? Like, it might be on his terms, not on hers. So we will only tell. Yes, I am pin curling this hair, y'all. I hate my hair. So typically, y'all always see my hair like in a bun. You will never see it like out in the real life. Cause who I gotta look good for? No. No. Y'all, please don't do that. No. Y'all look good because y'all can look good every day. You can look good every day with or without a man. Well, I don't think she's going to ever admit that she's going through a battered situation. Not, hold on. Because she's this girl about to get happy when somebody say batter. In a turmoil situation. She's never going, and she don't understand that she's the cause of it. That's the crazy part about it. Like, how you don't realize that's you caused this. He didn't cause it. His new woman didn't cause it. You caused it. You caused it trying to keep up with anybody out here that is certain fans of certain people. The low lives. You wanted to be, and I was just looking at her channel and I was like, you had like 3 channels. And the Glam Mom, I could see that blossoming. Like, girl, you could be like 100K over there. Because people love big girls. Not like anything. People love big girls that's put together. Liv seemed very put together in some in the earlier when she was serious about it. Not now, but when she was serious about it, she could have been very serious. I could see her. Well, what's that big lady's name? They get endorsed by everybody. Joy, Joy, or more, Joy more, or I think I'm not don't. But she's a big woman, and people love her. No teeth and all. Like I could really see Liv doing that, but she wanted to chase after the lows. They still shitting on pregnancy tests. Like, who does that? I think we get a certain age, we shouldn't be peeing on pregnancy tests for the world. Like, we have sex or we don't have sex. It's you can't. It's nothing. It's weird. Hello, thank y'all for joining. I'm just chit chatting, y'all, but it don't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. So no, eggs cost too much money to be giving away. Y'all, no lie. Okay, so I only buy cage. Well, I prefer cage-free eggs, the brown ones. And so I'm going to the local. We have a Food Lion here, so I'm like, okay, this is like no more than $5. No, no, that thing went up to like 6.49, and I was like, why? This is just their little knockoff Nature Promise eggs. A I'm so upset. I literally walked out the thing with $12 worth of eggs, and I'm like, and I don't use it. Mike, we have to cut up tonight. It did, but I'm tired of cutting up with Jazz and her begging ass. Oh, I love. You ever ate the Pagans? Dr. Pagans, I think that's the name of it. I got it one time. I like their California veggie burger. It's not the best, but it was good. I really don't like nothing veggie, nothing. But I ate it because I was at somebody else's house, and trust me, it seemed like I could never get no free food. I'm like, I don't want veggie, but it was good. He made it very nice and yummy. But I like that. But I don't eat it often. I'm not gonna. I like my meat. So, have anybody finished watching the Jeffrey Dahmer story? And I'm gonna tell you something. I stopped watching it due to the fact that I seem like they kind of lied a lot about the show. Um, so I kind of got like frustrated. He was like, "How you know they lied about the show?" Well, it's the story and the time and everything isn't adding up to what the courts is saying and stuff like that. So I kind of like, no, I don't want to watch it no more. I start feeling like that way. Jazz, I mean, Key Mike, how do you feel about Philip talking about his daughter? How do you feel about that? I think I need one more layer, y'all. This is what happens when y'all don't go see our hairdresser for 3 weeks, y'all. No lie, your split ends is starting to. This is what happens when you don't see a hairdresser very often. Okay? Don't do this, okay? Don't do this. Don't be like me. Go see your hairdresser. But yeah, and the trial is totally different. Like the guy was basically, even when they was talking to Edward. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Do I feel like he might have been lying on the stand? Very much so. Like what straight man goes to another man's residence to take nudes? That's not gay. I don't know. Okay, right. Hey, looking at somebody's child at the football game. You know, because he did say, man, we was talking crap. Hey, we was all talking mess. I was like, suddenly, you the only one that got beat up. Okay. Yes. Okay. But I do feel like he was lying, like, because they was like, "Are you on?" They asked him like, "Hey, are you a homosexual?" He's like, "No," but in the show, they represent him as a gay man. So I was like confused. Like, was he gay or was he not gay? But due to this, that man has a life of crime. Like he's in jail right now for murder. He threw somebody in a lake. Him and another guy, they was fighting with this other homeless man and they threw him in the lake. Edward Tracy Edwards, he was the last survivor from Jeffrey Dahmer. But the real guy, he's in jail right now because he committed a murder. Yes, King Mike, you're 100% true about that. You're 100% true. Like when he was eating that egg sandwich on her couch, uh-uh, uh-uh. The only people that can eat on my couch is my kids. I can clean out after them. But no man better not come in my territory trying to eat nothing on my couch. Yeah, I kind of gave up on it. I was like, I'm not interested no more. I wish I was, but I'm not. And then I started watching what was that show? And it creeped me out. I started watching Blondie, and I was like, when she was having a whole, and one of the guys supposed to be Charlie Chaplin's son, right? And I was like, okay, Charlie Chaplin was cute and he had a little wealth, so I could see, her trying to get next to him. because she wanted to be in the acting, but it was just like she's supposed to be got pregnant by one of those guys that she had. They had a whole weekend together, and they sent her to an abortion clinic. But if that was Charlie Chaplin's son, that's very believable because he like getting rid of babies. Okay, y'all think Jazz in the TikToks? Well, no, not TikToks. Tic Tacs was a thing. No, Charlie Chaplin and those doctors was a thing. Okay, he had doctors on his payroll for anybody that came up missing something. So, so that's very believable. I really believe that part. Like, if Charlie Chaplin's son was involved, I said, "Dad, I'm in trouble." He was like, "Don't say nothing else, son. I got you." So, um, that's very believable. So it is what it is. At this time, Merlin was like, um, she was just she was. I found out later that she just got married to another man. She was probably married at this time when her and Charlie Chaplin's son was getting it on with another person. What tale? If you don't mind. So thank y'all for being my audience while I'm doing this hair. Cause I was looking straight like somebody who done it. Like who done it? Why you doing this, dude? But it is what it is, y'all. Cause you know what? He's a clown. But you know what? That him, 50 Cent, they're the two men that if I ever was in Hollywood, I will never want to piss off. And Herb Gotti, 50 Cent, and Matt Barnes. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Those men right there. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, man. Mm-mm. They was like, I don't want your ugly ass. There you go. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They the men that you just don't kiss. They kiss and tell, and they get mad. Okay, Matt Barnes is a mean person. Okay, Gotti still hold grudges. Okay, just ask Ashanti. Mm-mm. Just ask Ja Rule. That's one man that I never want to piss off. Mm-mm. Those three men right there, you never want to piss off. Not if you don't have to. Okay. You know what? I feel like Ashanti probably told him that her and Nelly was a business thing, and he just let it go. Like he was like, "Okay, that's my babe. That's my babe. Okay, she my babe." And then he started seeing pictures. He started hearing the blogs, and then he was like, "Oh, she wants that Nelly guy." Okay, let's hear shit. Let's see what next word she gonna say in her next song, baby. Ashanti, y'all know what? I don't know what's worse. I don't know if hearing Jazz say baby, 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 or Ashanti with baby. I don't know what's worse. I really don't. I think they're neck to neck. Cause baby, baby, baby. Yeah, yes, I'm an 03. I graduated in 03. And Ashanti So I threw up every time I heard Ashanti. Okay, I threw up every time because I was so sick and tired of Ashanti. So I don't know why they even did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's probably more like Ashanti was more like Sierra. Ashanti and Sierra was more um what is the word? Revelable, not available. There was more like the girls that watched them. Beyonce was never that type of female. You get what I'm saying? Like Beyonce was just Destiny's Child had a different level, and we all knew that. But Ashanti was still that girl that ate, ate McDonald's and walked around with Chinese slippers. Sierra was the girl that, we can see a little BB. She wasn't always together, but Beyonce and Destiny's Child, they was always together. And, I think it's hard for Ashanti now to accept that she's only in this, she was only where she's at now because she could never be as great as Beyonce. No, it can change today if she gets the right song that doesn't have baby in it. If it got baby in it, where she's screwed. Okay, she can't have nothing with baby in it. I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, it probably was hard for Beyonce to sleep to the top, but if she could, she would. It's probably hard for Beyonce to do it. Because Matt, they said he was tough. He was tough on those girls. He was tough. They had curfew at the tender age of, I think, 18, 19. I'm trying to think when they fired Matthew. Right after, no, they fired him like, I'm going to say before the soldiers. Yeah, he was not playing with them. There's a story that they was on tour with Ja Rule, and I guess at that time these guys was at at the age of like at least 18, 19. I think the oldest one was like 20. And I guess they was like, no, we need to holler at the Destiny Child girls. Like, and then like, he was like, basically, he threatened to kick them off tour. So if they didn't leave the girls alone. And basically they were separated. Even though I think they probably wouldn't mind it. Like, oh yeah, we talking to Ja Rule. No, with Jagged Edge. But yeah, they got stripped from it. So who were your 90s or early 2000 favorite group? I would definitely say hands down my favorite was probably the birth of a new birth of Outcast. I love the probably like the early 2000 Outcast. Um, I like I like how they grew up. I didn't understand them like psychedelic, Kaladesh. What is that? You and I, elevating you and I. I understand that one, that album, but I did love Outkast. when they first, when like early 2000s. Of course, Missy always had something going. So that's why I appreciated my music. Ja Rule, 50 Cent. That was never on my bucket list. They was never on my bucket list. Mm. And like, it wasn't like I was too young, but by that time, like B2K or something like that came out, I was a little too old for that. Like, yeah, I think, after you have like Justin Timberlake and Backstreet and was it NSYNC, you kind of die down from like having all that music, certain musics. So certain groups like pop and stuff like that. But I ain't doing nothing else. Told you I wasn't really talking about nothing tonight. Just pinning up my hair. You know what? I was telling one of my friends about like you said 90s R&B. I was telling one of my friends about like R. Kelly. I was like, R. Kelly, his music is for children. His music wasn't for like adults. Like as I'm sitting there like listening to like what was that song? Ignition from R. Kelly. That was not for adults. Adults should already know. I would hope that a grown man wouldn't be like coming home to his wife saying, girl, let me put my key in your ignition. Like that was talk for kids. Like, anybody that, know you ever been a kid, there's certain lingos that, kids say to one another. That wasn't for adults. I would never, like now getting older, I don't think a grown man should ever tell me that. Like, girl, please let me put my key in your ignition. Like, I will hope and pray that he would never say that. And be serious. This is for kids, you know? Now look at like the songs that he did with my mom's age, like 12 play. That was definitely not for grown folks. I don't care what anybody say. His music was not for grown folks. It was for kids. What he liked. Cause I don't think he ever learned how to grow up with his music. He never grew up with his music. Like Babyface, Babyface grew up with his music. I know that's like terrible. Like, how you gonna add Babyface? Well, he grew up with his music, right? I assume he did. He grew up with his music. Um, just like Tony Braxton. Now I'm gonna say this. I feel like Beyonce with her last album, she didn't really grow up with her music. I don't think none of her last albums besides Lemonade seems like it had a age thing. This album right now, it gives me Diana Ross vibes when she had did I'm Coming Out album, Muscles. I don't really see any change with Diana Ross with that. There should have been like woo wop, doo bop, and then she still do that doo wop, and then she did a couple grown and sexy when she did a Marvin Gaye, but it kind of stopped. So she had to go with the times, and at that time, she found like she needed to be a spokesperson for the gay community, and she did. And I think this is like a gay community album. I don't, I just don't feel like it's a woman's, what normally Beyonce have. I don't feel, I don't feel like, yeah, girl, I can do this. No, I feel like give me a ballroom. That's how I feel with these her whole album. I was like, girl, give me a ballroom. let me beat my face to the gods. Whatever they say. I feel that way. I be driving out my car. I'm like, what? I want to just like bulb in the middle of the road. Like that's what I'm getting when I get that Beyonce album. It's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't feel like a female listening to it. I feel like a drag queen. Everybody's different, y'all. I just feel different. So I don't play it. But I do play Dojo Cat. Did I say it right? Dojo Cat. I do play her. If, you know, but Beyonce, no, I can't play it. Not no. So I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer just to do the top of this hair. Y'all, please pray for me. Please pray for me. Y'all, this hair is no joke. Cause my hairdresser, she be having this John done in like 3 minutes. Like, oh, you're finished? Like, yeah. It be done in 3 minutes. And it be looking 10 times better than this, y'all. Like seriously, I go out. I like, even though I work in the office, I keep these in for about a good 3 days. With my hairdresser do it. I was like, yes. She'll pin it right up and just make it look really cute and pretty. And right now, I'm trying to do it, but y'all, I could not make it to the hairdresser this weekend, y'all. And I won't make it next week either. So it is what it is. Got to do the best you can with what you got. So I do want to talk about why y'all here. Anybody watching on the replay, I do want to talk about a story time that happened to me. Now, I survived it. I did 100%. I survived it. So it's nothing bad. It was just something I could not get at the time. So this was when I was about, I want to say 6, because it was first grade. And first grade, when I was a kid, we typically had like this thing called a talent show. Some of y'all know, I definitely knew what it was. It was Star Search. That was a big show. So typically, I stayed in a poor area, and they know that kids didn't have the opportunity to go on Star Search and sing and win a prize. They know a lot of us couldn't do that, but they just gave us a little bit of hope, and that's what all that matters. Like that little bit of hope. So I think I was 7, and I asked my mom. I think my mom's like, I don't care. She's like, you gonna be after school how long? Okay, I don't care. But so I typically did it. So they asked me what song. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, it was not an appropriate song. So I was like, it was Morgan Melissa. Hold on, Melissa Morgan. All right, it was "Do Me Baby." Don't ask me. I just know the song, okay? What was a 6-year-old singing that song? Mind your business, okay? My mom was driving down the road. I like that song, okay? But anyway, so we're listening to that. I'm like, okay, so I want to sing Do Me Baby. So first, they didn't mind it because the man who was over it, the song. So it was like, okay. So there was a black teacher that saw the list. And she's like, oh no, she can't sing this song. And it wasn't hurt. She was like, do you want to just sing Man in the Mirror? Do you want to sing a Michael Jackson song? Like, no, I want to sing this song. She said, no, you got to sing another song. Okay. So I couldn't sing it. I don't even remember the song I sung. I probably was not appropriate for a child anyway. But either way, I wanted to sing my song, and that's what song I wanted to sing. So here goes the talent search, the talent day. And I am sing my song. I know I didn't do so well. I got a couple claps. My mom shook her head. Y'all know, as kids, even now, I just like shake my head like, why, Lord, why? So, so I'm like, okay, cool beans. So now the show has an end. Nobody have got a prize yet. So it's this brother and sisters duo. Y'all know what? They was singing Islands in the Stream. Islands in the Stream. A brother and sister duo. Okay? If y'all don't know what the song is, it's Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Those two. They sang it. But this is a brother and sister duo. They won. They won. And they won not because of the lyrics, because it was cute. But it's not cute because they said the most important part of the song. We love making love to each other. What in the world was these kids thinking? What was the people was sitting there thinking when they said, okay, yeah, they can sing that song, but I couldn't sing Do Me Baby. See, the 90s, they did us wrong. Okay? Dolly Parton and, what's his name? Kenny Rogers? I think Kenny Rogers sung that song with her. But that was so wrong. I could not sing Do Me Baby, but they could sing Islands in the Stream. Like, which one was worse? If y'all out there, y'all know those two songs, Do Me Baby and Island in the Stream. What is worse? A sister and a brother duo singing that, or a 6-year-old singing Do Me Baby? I'm just trying to figure that out. Y'all, I'm like, girl, you a net. I am. I'm still upset about that, okay? I'm still upset. Like, trust me, my brother didn't even have a curfew, okay? And I'm still upset with my mom, okay? I make sure she knows that every day, okay? If you're listening, if you're that person that's in here and you're being snoozy, you're being nosy, yes, I'm talking about you, Mom. Yeah, my brother did not have a curfew, y'all, but I did. Mm-hmm. That is sexist in so many ways, y'all. But I hope y'all having a good night. And thank y'all for, I wasn't really cutting up tonight. But y'all having a good night. Because I'm about to go and tie his hair up. And hopefully it can stay in place for a couple of days, y'all. So thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. The ones that rocked. Thank you for the ones that was in the bushes. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Let me go wash this face off and get ready for bed. Bye. Hi.